Hey, I'm meteorologist Chad Garno, and you're watching the Arkansas Extreme Weather Blog for January 11th, 2011, otherwise known as 1/11/11. All right, let's show you what we got going on with our webcams. Our weather is obviously calming down compared to what we've had the last couple days here in the natural state. Looking at Henderson State University in Arkadelphia, clouds have gone away, and we've got a nice, beautiful blue sky and that sunshine beaming overhead. Hopefully it can melt all the snow away as we get into the afternoon hours. In Little Rock, looking outside of our Fox 16 tower camera, and you can see that we also have the clouds away and a nice, beautiful sky that's filled with sunshine. In fact, we're seeing a lot of that sunshine across the state. Looking at the thermometers, no. Just not pretty. 28 Little Rock, 24 in Russellville. We've got teens still in Fayetteville. And you can see on this map, we've got winds pretty gusty, some around 20 to 25 mile per hour gusts there. And it's all grabbing on to some cold Arctic air and shoving it closer toward us. You can see in Kansas right now, they're in the single digits. We're grabbing onto that air and shoving it right in. And because of that, it's going to be a very cold day. Despite the fact we're going to get the sunshine in here, we're going to barely get close to freezing in the afternoon hours. More of the mid-30s as you make your way toward southeast Arkansas, and they could be hanging out in the 20s, never reach the freezing marker in northwest Arkansas. Unfortunate for them, but even the cold air spilling into Texas. They got 30s and 40s on the board all over the place, and they'll be lucky to get back to 20. Back in Kansas. Looking at the visible satellite, I had to show this. We've got clearing skies, but it looks like on the visible satellite there's clouds overhead. That's not clouds. That's snowfall. That's still all the snowfall left from the winter storm that came in on Sunday. And luckily, again, we don't have to deal with any more of that kind of mess. We have got drying trends. We've got lots of sunshine to go through the work week. Just when are we going to get rid of this Arctic air? Well, it's not going to be today. GFS initialized at 12Z this morning. Going to 12 p.m., showing that cold Arctic air continued to just surge in the northwest. We got snow going into the Ohio Valley, and we've got more cold for Wednesday. Just unfortunate. It's going to be sticking around here. Sunshine will still be with us on Wednesday. Thermometers trying to get back to freezing. Hard time, but also a quick note, on Wednesday morning, it is going to be frigid out there. We're talking thermometers in the teens as you're waking up into the morning hours. And it could be into the single digits as you make your way toward the northwest edge of the state. So be prepared. Wednesday morning is just going to be awful out there. Bundle up and be careful. And then as we get into the afternoon hours, we'll get close to freezing. And there you can see that Arctic high pressure just continue to nosedive into the central plains. We get to Thursday, the highs on top of us. We got sunshine still. Temperatures, they're getting a little better, but judging by the isotherms and a very small southeast wind, we may get a little above freezing, maybe 32, 33 degrees, but don't count on a big warm-up on Thursday. Friday's the day we start getting return flow as that high pressure weakens and shifts over to the east. We'll eventually get isotherms better than 540 decameters, which is great. That's what that 540 blue line is, and that's going to lift up to the north, indicating some warmer air trying to surge back in. We're thinking thermometers could be reaching back into the low 40s at this point, and then more 40s to come for the weekend. At least that's the indication from the GFS, and we're agreeing with this assessment. Saturday looks dry. We'll have increasing cloud cover through the day, and eventually as we get to Sunday, it looks like it's just going to be a cold, wet day. Temperatures will be generally in the upper 30s, low 40s with scattered rain showers. Most of the rain should be near the southern edge of Arkansas, and you can see that we're going to keep out the mention of snow. This is several runs in now. We're no longer thinking the idea of snow for Sunday, which is great, and even no snow for Monday as a system pulls out here to the east. We're still left with some scattered showers, and that's just wonderful news to hear. We were fearing that we were going to get the possibility of more snow on the weekend on Sunday. That is off the table now. We're going to leave that out, and we're just going to keep cold and wet conditions around here. We'll take it. We'll take the rainfall, and I couldn't help myself. I had to look ahead. I just want to be curious. This is not a definite at all. This is just models giving us projections on what to watch for late into January. And if this is right, GFS, we're heading right back to the 20s and 30s for highs. Big Arctic blast coming in, and another strong storm system going through the southeast part of the state. But this is going way out into the future. Don't put any confidence on this solution. Models tend to be decent as we get close to 6-7 days out, let alone going 14 days and beyond that. So don't worry about this. It's just a quick peek at what you could possibly expect as we get into the latter half of January. All right, that is it for the Arkansas Extreme Weather blog for today. I'll have more notes on the blog coming up in the next few days or so. And don't forget to watch Jeff Baskin at 5, 9, and 10. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day, and have a wonderful afternoon.